Architecton Review: Art, Architecture War in a Fleeting World. When it comes to contemplating the impermanence of everything around us, few films capture this universal truth as hauntingly and beautifully as Architecton. But here's where it gets provocative. This isn't just a visual ode to architectural elements or a meditation on beauty and decay. It subtly challenges how we think about our creations and their fleeting existence. At the end of the documentary, director Viktor Kossakovsky and the Italian architect Michele De Lucchi, who guides viewers through this visual journey with the skill of a wise storyteller, stand beside a stone circle De Lucchi crafted, standing quiet amid a garden. They engage in a conversation that feels like the closing scene of a different, more introspective film. Kossakovsky asks, "Why do we bother building ugly and dull structures when we could craft something beautiful?" De Lucchi responds by revealing a personal disappointment. His team is working on a skyscraper he feels ashamed of. "It's just a box," he says. "Nothing symbolic, no deeper meaning. Destined to last only 4 or 5 decades. Before this moment, I never considered how Architecton might lean toward critique of modern architecture's reliance on concrete." Yes, the film showcases the material's origin in mesmerizing montages, cliffs being demolished, rocks exploding into galaxies in slow motion, and debris tumbling along a conveyor belt to become mere particles. Yet, the film's perspective feels distant from any overt stance, whether for or against concrete, simply observing mountains, urban decay, war ruins, or ancient relics with equal neutrality. It only dawned on me later that Architecton might be subtly questioning our obsession with material waste and superficial aesthetics. It appears even Kossakovsky himself might not have fully realized this critique. Known for lush voiceover-free documentaries that explore global issues through stunning visuals, like his 2018 Aquarella, which captures water's power amid climate change, or his 2020 Gunda, which quietly portrays a sow on a Norwegian farm, his films typically avoid direct moral preaching. Instead, they evoke reflection through pure imagery. Such is the case with Architecton, which seems to gently nudge us away from viewing humankind as the exclusive center of existence. Aside from De Lucchi, the stone artist Nick Steuer performing extraordinary balancing acts, and Abdul Nabi Al-Afi, guardian of a quarry site, rarely do people intrude into the landscape. Yet the opening scenes starkly confront us with destruction. A drone pans over bombed Ukrainian apartments, and Bernhard's camera glides along the shattered shells, revealing abandoned interiors, kitchens, sewing machines, TVs, symbols of life abruptly paused. This juxtaposition between the enduring and the ephemeral finds a new depth when considering the context of recent conflict. Architecton was filmed before Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but was later adjusted to acknowledge it, an act that makes the film's portrayal of architecture's impermanence resonate more powerfully. It beautifully juxtaposes ancient stone remnants, some touched by millennia of history, others disintegrated, against modern buildings abandoned or destroyed by war or natural calamities, like the 2023 Turkey-Syria earthquakes. You see a stray dog navigating deserted villages, plants reclaiming decaying structures, and ruins strewn across landscapes like giant machinery parts lost to time. Massive quarry stones, ancient columns scattered across terrain, terraced mountainsides, all serve as reminders that human efforts to shape the landscape are ultimately temporary. The film's imagery also includes industrial scenes, a ceiling vent shadowing a bulldozer atop a hill, robotic cement 3D printers shaping what look like enormous cakes, and massive stone blocks cut with methods long lost to history. These processes consume countless resources, yet the structures they produce are designed for fleeting existence, contrasting sharply with the longevity of ancient monuments, an irony the camera's detached gaze doesn't explicitly highlight. Instead of overt criticism, Architecton paints a poignantly somber picture of our collective desire to leave behind something permanent, an urge reflected in the carvings made into mountainsides, or the stone circle De Lucchi erects, meant to be left to nature's embrace, untouched by human hands. De Lucchi's question, how will future generations maintain or preserve this effort, echoes an overarching theme. Our attempts at sustainability and lasting legacy are fragile and uncertain. Kossakovsky's subtlety in framing humanity as a minor presence in these expansive, often untouched landscapes inadvertently undermines the film's closing message about building things that endure. Our lives, after all, are incredibly brief in geological terms, often shortened further by conflicts and disasters. Architecton appears to suggest that, despite our best efforts, everything we create, whether beautiful or ugly, lasting or fleeting, will ultimately pass away. It's a sobering reflection to ponder. Are we truly in control of our legacy, or are we just fleeting visitors in the grand scheme of time? And perhaps, isn't that the real point we should debate? How do we reconcile our desire for permanence with the reality of inevitable passage? Your thoughts? Architecton, the building blocks of civilization. Imagine a film that takes you on a breathtaking journey through the very foundations of human civilization. Architecton is exactly that, an epic cinematic experience that delves deep into the building blocks of our world, stone and concrete. This documentary, directed by Viktor Kossakovsky, is a nearly wordless meditation that immerses you in a dazzling sensory overload. But here's where it gets controversial. Some viewers might find the lack of dialogue challenging, while others will appreciate the pure visual storytelling. Download the film here, https://ondemand.npr.org/anon.npr mp3/npr ATC 2025-08 2025-08 ATC. Architecton is an epically cinematic look at the building blocks of civilization. MP3 to ProgSeg E, NXS1, 547180, P2, Seg 5, size 332925, SQL player, always first player. Embed the audio player using this code, and this is the part most people miss. The film's ability to convey complex ideas without words is a testament to the power of visual storytelling. What do you think? Can a film truly capture the essence of civilization without a single spoken word? Share your thoughts in the comments below.